Today we are making puppy chow. To start, get yourself out a large microwave-safe bowl. We're going to put in our bowl a 12-ounce bag of chocolate chips. I'm using dark chocolate. It's akin to bittersweet chocolate because these are pretty sweet, and so this is just my personal taste. I would otherwise recommend you use semi-sweet. 1 stick of butter. The recipe I'm using calls for unsalted. I'm using salted. Either will work. And 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. I'm using creamy peanut butter. I've never made puppy chow with natural peanut butter. I grew up with Jif, so something similar to that is what I am using now. Some things just don't taste right with natural peanut butter, but if you want to give it a try, let me know how it goes for you. We're gonna pop this in our microwave for 1 minute. Everyone's microwave will be a little bit different, but give it a stir after the first minute. And if your chocolate chips haven't melted after you give it a really good stir, pop it back in for 30 seconds, and that should get you to a nice smooth melted mixture. So mix this all together until it all comes together into a nice melted chocolate mixture. At first, your butter is gonna wanna seem to just sit on top, but it will mix in. Once your mixture is nice and smooth, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix that in. Now, next we need a 12-ounce box of Chex cereal. I'm using rice Chex. That makes it gluten-free. I don't know if I've ever had it with corn Chex, but those would work too, if that's just what you have on hand right now. And we're told to put our cereal into a large bowl to stir it all together. But how I made it growing up is you get out a gallon ziplock, maybe a 2-gallon ziplock if you have it. Put your cereal in the bag. Oh boy. And then you're going to, if you do this in a bowl or if you do this in a bag, pour your chocolate mixture all over your cereal. Be very careful with your bag so it doesn't tip over like that. If you have someone to help you, that would be great. This is a really easy recipe you can make with the kiddos, especially this next mixing part. If you do it in a Ziploc, I'm sure they'll have fun shaking the bag. So get all that goodness in there. Let me get the chocolate off the outside of my bag. Now you want to do this relatively quickly, but as you can see, you have a little bit of time. You just don't want your chocolate to start hardening. So zip your bag closed, or just take a spatula or a spoon and gently fold your bowl of cereal and chocolate mixture. Make sure your bag is zipped shut well. And if you don't have a big bowl or a big zip top bag, you can use your turkey roaster. Next, we are called to add a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, which is excessive in my mind, and I don't have room. So I'm going to add, I'll start with maybe a cup or so. Zip your bag closed, or gently give it a mix. The goal here is we want every inch of that chocolate on our Chex to get coated. So work in batches if you need to. Again, make sure your bag is zipped closed. And yes, with a Ziploc, you are losing some chocolate and powdered sugar to the plastic, but life will go on. Let's take a look. Okay, still quite a lot of powdered sugar on the top here. It's hard to see what's happening underneath. I'm gonna add just a second cup, about, to be safe. Again, this is there's personal preference that comes into play here too. If you are using a ziplock, a 2-gallon is preferable. There's just more room for everything to move around. Whoa. All right, I think it's time to clean up. I need to pop this into a bowl. We're just gonna give it a little taste test right now. I don't know why it's called puppy chow, but delicious. Well, this has been a bumpy ride. I'm going to add a little bit more powdered sugar. We're gonna give her a delicate stir. Next time this will be made in my turkey roaster. Listen, I think this is the first time I've made this as an adult, and I have not made it. I haven't had it in a long time, and I don't remember this many foibles, but this is puppy chow. And the longer you let your Chex sit with the chocolate mixture on it before it gets coated with powdered sugar, the less the powdered sugar is going to want to stick because the mixture is drying, it's cooling down. So it should look more like white pillows, and it'll be less sticky to eat than the brown uncoated pieces. I'm just gonna keep working away a little bit, but give this video a big thumbs up if you would try it. Remember, huge bowl. Once you can get around the bowl issue, it's great. I love to keep this in the fridge because the chocolate coating gets hard and I like the extra crunch that it brings. Now I'm going to be doing a lemon version of puppy chow. There will be no chocolate or peanut butter, but a delicious lemon version. So be sure to subscribe for that video so you're notified when that comes out. And if you're looking for another delicious snack idea, go ahead, click here on screen, and I'll see you guys there.